Hey guys, it's Hemoglobin here, still working on the 4x4 or 4x3 door, and just kind of running into some issues with the push limit of piston blocks. As you probably know, 12 blocks is what a piston can push, no more than that. I thought with the piston I could just put them like 3 across, they would look at it as a column and thus could push downwards. Sadly, this is not the case. It's like as soon as you bunch them all together, they just form this chunk of blocks, and it gets put onto one of the pistons, not divided evenly. So I've been experimenting with that problem in mind, and here's, I guess, where I'm at currently. You can place a redstone block here, and that goes up, looks great, but tear it down, get rid of the signal, and then that block is left up there, left up there. And then I was playing around with the observer block and seeing what happens if I use it. Because essentially I'm just trying to update it, and slime block goes up, gets stuck up there. That column is now intact. Again, like that before. But when I remove the redstone signal, slime block comes down and pulls that guy back up. So this shows a little promise. And then I was just kind of experimenting with the observer block some more. I noticed this. So basically, if you put the faces together, the same of the observer blocks, they will just send out a continual pulse, which I thought was super interesting and warranted exploration. So obviously, I get distracted a lot. I get curious. That's why I'm not a professional Minecrafter. I am just doing this as a hobby. So hopefully my distractions will lead to some discoveries or something important being done on a server, maybe. Doubtful, but here we go. Basically, I wanted to see what I could do with this blinking happening. Like, make an observer block, make out with another observer block, and as you can probably tell, it's super loud. So I am going to change the settings to just blocks off, because in all the previous attempts to do this recording, these pistons going have made so much noise you can't hear me. I have to practically scream or use my outside voice. So I'd rather not wreck you or your ears today with that. So we'll just do this. And as Slipgator would say, I have created a lag machine. Isn't it amazing? I mean, come on now. Don't you want to get all of your annoying people off of your public servers? If you make it slow, they won't want to be on it. But that'll be our little secret. But yeah, it's one of the reasons I enjoy not being on a server at the moment. Because I don't have to worry about lag. Lag annoys me. Probably one of the reasons why I'm not a redstoner, besides the fact that it's so... It has interesting rules, we'll say. But anyways, I digress. So yeah, observer block facing, like literally facing, because they have little faces. Another observer block produces that signal. So you can do it with that, and then you get a sticky piston, another observer block. Of course, each time it moves, it's updating, so it sends out a signal. You can even go for a 4-tick delay and still pulse the signal. And then with that 4 tick delay, since it's not, I guess, catching all of it, it slows down like here. Because here you can see fast, a little slower still, pretty sure. And then I tried getting it even slower, which I did. It's amazing. But when I tried getting it slower still, I had some issues. So that's why you see like this dropper clock thing with that. You saw it for a moment. There's a sword in here. Non-stackable items, pretty straightforward. Leading to a comparator, leading to random pulsing. I guess what I'm trying to do is to see how slow I can get it. So if you have something that's not random, that will slow down the frequency at which this fires. That would be great. I mean, I figured out the pulse extender here, so that way you have the on signal, get rid of the on signal, it will slowly decay on its own, and you can extend it by adding more comparators, which is great, but not exactly what I'm looking for here, because I just want to reduce the amount of firing. So like get a piston to fire every minute or every 5 minutes, you know, like how long it takes for sugarcane to grow. That would be great. Here is a duping machine. Some people on some servers might want to do that. I know quartz is a pain in the butt to get from the nether. It's also so makes it expensive. It's not like a renewable resource, but if you dupe it, it's kind of a renewable resource. Not sure if this works on the consoles, but it's interesting. So yeah, this is basically the observer box. So I saw this, and I was trying to figure out what the difference is between this and just having a redstone. Because obviously, if you have a redstone block, it will send a signal. So here's the difference. 4 ticks, pulse, with observer blocks. 4 ticks with a redstone block, it's, I guess, firing too quickly, and it sends out just a constant signal with a signal strength of 15. So 15 on, 16 off. Then I was like, well, is the repeater affecting it? So no repeater. Obviously you get a pulse because at anything less than 4 ticks, you'll get a pulse. So 4 ticks, always on. Less than 4 ticks, pulse. So again, this right here is 14, 15, signal strength of 15, no signal strength. And then even at like the end of the signal strength, you still get like, you can convert it from a pulse to a constantly on signal, which I think is interesting and maybe useful to someone. And then less than 4, you still get a tick, which is great. And then the duping. Oh, the duping. So as you saw, I've broken this and it keeps coming back for more. So yeah, there's an observer block similar to this guy over here, but I just wanted to see what the signal strength was, at least compared to a redstone block, and it seems to be the same. Is it dark because it's late? Good. Okay. So yeah, so with this, you can get duping happening. It's on a 1 tick. There is just one slime block here, and for some reason it dupes. I wonder if I slow it down, probably won't dupe. Pretty sure, because this guy hasn't been duping this whole time. This is 2 slime blocks. So this is kind of me trying to see what I could do, maybe with a door. As you can tell, they're all attached to a slime block. And if I wanted to, I could add another block here, but it won't attach. And if I had stopped it and then attached the block, it would still have the same issue. So we'll turn it off, add it, and then turn it back on. And yeah, pushes it, and then it's just stuck there. So again, I really wish you could just put like a little slime ball like right here or right there, stick to the block and it'd be great. But sadly, that is not the case, along with having slabs and stairs for everything. I would think it would be amazing if you could have a slab of redstone block or stairs of redstone block. But that's just me and my humble opinion. So if this was educational to you or inspired you to create something magnificent that wasn't a server lag machine, go forth and prosper, maybe? Anyways, this has been Hemoglobin, and I hope you are having a great day, or night, or whatever. And I will talk to you soonish, I hope. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.